When doing live streams, the comments and questions go by so quickly that we can barely try to keep up with them. In fact, we miss probably most of them. So we thought we'd put together a short video to address all the comments and questions we got from last Tuesday's live stream that we didn't get a chance to address while we were live. Hope you enjoy it.
One look in your eyes and I find it. When you leave in my mind I rewind it. When you got it this good, you don't fight it.
Hey everyone, and thank you to everyone who joined us on our live stream last Tuesday.
Our cocktail hour?
Yes, our cocktail hour. And well, sorry for all the little problems we had. It cut out halfway through, and thank you for everyone who stuck with us while we solved it. And also, sorry about the audio. The audio is terrible. We're never going to use that mic again.
Oh, no.
So we put this video together to try to answer some of the questions and address some of the comments that we missed while we were doing the live stream.
And a lot of them were good questions.
Yeah, so let's see. So I had to put glasses on to do this. So,
Sign of age.
yeah. And, well, I had a couple of comments. Steve from Montreal was looking for a 60 or 70-foot Hatteras because of us. Well, that's great news. Good luck with your search. You'd be surprised. We've heard from at least 100 people who went out and purchased a boat after watching our videos. And I hope that's good. You never know how it's going to turn out for people. Maybe they don't like it as much as we do. But anyway, sometimes I think we should have opened up a yacht brokerage. I could have sold 100 boats. But anyway,
You're supposed to be getting out of work, not into work.
Yeah, I think so.
Retiring.
So anyway, good luck with the search, Steve. And then Leo just got a 60-foot. You just bought the dark side, and I'm assuming that was Bobby's boat. So
Lucky stars.
Yeah, congratulations on that. It looks like it's a really nice boat.
Yeah.
And Eric, our good friend Eric, yes, the Mermaid room air conditioning works now. In fact, it works almost too well. It's like an ice box in there now. So and you know what it was? Just a loose connection.
Always the connections.
Yeah, in fact, what I did was instead of I couldn't get the connection to actually stay well, so I actually just cut all the wires and spliced them all together, and with butt splices, and everything works great now. So next time you're on our boat, you'll have air conditioning. Jason asked if we were using Starlink or has Cellular been sufficient.
So far.
Yeah, well, we're not using Starlink, first of all, but we have been using Cellular. We have we're on T-Mobile, so we have T-Mobile home internet on our boat, and then we have our cell phones.
Yeah.
Now the T-Mobile home internet works everywhere in the United States. It works perfectly fine. It's unlimited data for us, and so we're very happy with that. But it does not work in the Bahamas. In the Bahamas, so we spend about 2 months in the Bahamas roughly every year. What we really do is we just use our cell phones as hotspots.
And I'm not sure, maybe Starlink is working all in the Bahamas, but at the time we got the T-Mobile, the Starlink wasn't working in the Bahamas. So.
And well, when it comes down to this, when we're in the Bahamas, we turn on our T-Mobile hotspot. It costs us I forget what it is, $35 or $50 for 15 gig. The whole 2 months we were gone, we spent about $150 on our hotspots. It's like we don't watch movies and things when we're in the Bahamas. We're too busy doing things, so it's not like we're downloading a lot. I'm putting a couple of videos up. So, $150 a month, and the speed's perfectly fine in the Bahamas.
And that was also sharing it with some some of our guests.
Yeah, sure.
Because they had jobs that they...
Yeah, exactly. So I figure, I don't know, it's a lot of money to go out and buy Starlink, and that the monthly fees are high, and for the $150 a year that I'm spending using hotspot in the Bahamas,
we're gonna wait for it to settle down.
Yeah. We'll see. It doesn't mean in the future. If I spend a lot of time in the ocean, because keep in mind I do lose internet. Crossing the Gulf Stream, I'll lose it for about an hour, and there's a couple of dead spots in the Bahamas, but for the most part, we always have reception. And Sparcy wanted to know what the candle that we were burning was, the Yankee Candle. What was the flavor, the smell, the...
Moon, hang on. 1 minute.
She'll be right back. Well, I'll do one while she's gone. So Bert is asking, did we make it to Heroes or New York, New York? They're restaurants in Titusville. Yes, we've been to New York, New York. Kind of a cool little beach bar. Just a cool place to have some drinks and meet some people. So we did like it. We have not been to Heroes yet. We've driven past it a few times, and well, I don't know. We just haven't gone in yet. Let us know. Send some comments if you think it's a great place to stop, because we don't know.
Mm-hmm. And it's Midsummer's Night Yankee Candle. Okay. It's really good. I actually get this on auto delivery from Amazon every month.
Yeah, they're all over the place in this house.
The jars are good to reuse.
Okay, and let's see here. Let's go next. Mike J. When will you be crossing to the West End? Maybe we'll follow you from Stewart. Yeah, hey, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. We will put a calendar together, but it's going to be probably the first week of May, second week of May.
Second week, because we're going on the hard the first week, I believe.
But we'll put our whole calendar up on Facebook. Usually we do that a couple of weeks before we leave, but it'll probably be in May. Boeing, not Boeing. No, Boeing, not going. Okay. Ask what diesels do we have? Well, we have AB92s. They're great engines. They're in perfect condition. They don't blow smoke. They don't do anything, but they eat fuel. So, they're overkill for us because we just treat the boat as a trawler. We only go 10 knots. It's rare for us to go faster than that. So they're overkill for us, but they're great engines. William, is there a way to attach a handle on the crane? I assume you're talking about the davit and how I'm always complaining about the...
Yeah, we use the winch with it.
Yeah, we have an electric winch that we use, not a handle, so we actually use an electric winch to pull it until the boat levels out. In case you haven't seen this in our videos, when we take the tender off the top of our fly bridge, the boat lifts because the tender's so heavy.
Insanely.
I think it weighs something like close to 700 pounds with the motor on it and all that. So it's not a problem getting it down, but when we try to bring the tender back onto the boat, we have to kind of pull it uphill until the boat levels out and then swing it over. So we use an electric winch to do that.
And a line.
Yeah, and a line. Okay, let's see here. Greg, do we ever miss the Carver? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we missed the Carver. There's something nice about it. It's a whole different experience. It's more sporty. It's
we always pilot. You drove it faster.
Yeah. I usually would go about 23 knots.
It's got less of a depth, so you can sneak in other places.
It's just a different animal. This boat, this is like a trawler. We're just moving along. In the Carver, we tended to just go speeding around as sporty, and then you get someplace twice as fast too. So we do miss it, but I wouldn't go back. I don't miss it that much.
The Carver, you can feel more of the water more. So there's a lot more movement, where the Hatteras is just, or at least ours is way heavier. Yeah. So it's more. You don't feel the water.
It's more stable in the water.
I think the Chesapeake was a good example of that. The one time we went through the Chesapeake, we were all over the place. That was with the Carver. Then we went into the Chesapeake with the Hatteras, and I was waiting to be all over the place, but we weren't. We just cut through that like butter.
So we miss it, but we won't go back. The only reason to sell a boat is to get a bigger boat, just so you know.
Cheers to that.
Okay, let's see. Not Boeing, not going, asked again, how long did it take us to recover from the alcohol mishap? And I assume by that you mean the roofie situation. We were a little groggy in the morning, maybe through the day, but
I'm going to say 24 hours.
To completely feel normal, but we were able to get up. The following day, we did take the boat up, and we went to, I think, Fort Pierce.
Correct.
No, I think we went to West Palm from there. But whatever. Yeah. But we, by 10 o'clock, we were on the water again. So, okay.
It was the only time I didn't yell clear.
Was it?
Yeah, because you were like, "Are we clear?" And I said, "Yeah," and they're like,
I forgot that. Yeah. Okay, let me see.
I wasn't thinking straight.
Let me just scroll a little bit here. Chris, who are your favorite YouTubers? Well, Lynn,
we have different ones.
Well, Lynn has some. Lynn watches more YouTube than I do. I don't.
I'm like you guys.
Yeah, she watches a lot of channels. I spend a lot of time editing, and then by the time I'm done that, I'm like sick of looking at boating videos. So I don't really I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube. I guess when I do watch something, I'll watch Seashells. I kind of like them because they're boat. They do similar things to us. And there's
We do watch a lot of sailing channels, believe it or not. We like Gone with the Winds. I love her editing.
Yeah.
We do watch La Vagabond. Oh no, we don't.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I also like their editing, and
you know the new guy who's got a Hatteras, the young the kid.
Too far.
No, in too deep. Yeah, okay. I've watched a couple of his, because he's got a similar boat, and every now and then we'll watch Doodles or something like that. But like I said, I spend a lot of time editing.
I watch Doodles.
Yeah, and whatever time I have, free, I'm doing something. I'm sick of looking at a computer, so I kind of do something else.
Yeah.
But
I guess
okay,
that's it.
yeah.
Oh, I also watch Shiloh and Joe occasionally.
Yeah, okay.
They're a young couple.
Yeah, they're nice. Any plans, Steve wants to know, any plans to make it further or go further afield, maybe down to the Caribbean? Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
yeah. In fact,
yeah.
we were going to do it last year. We just kind of changed our mind about it because, someone mentioned to us, the Bahamas is pretty much the best cruising ground on the planet, and we did not explore the whole thing yet.
We ran into an older couple, and they said, "Oh, you're going to go to the Caribbean? Did you do this, this, and this?" And I was like, "No, we didn't." And then they said, "You have to do this." And they were like, "We're still exploring the Caribbean," and I mean the Bahamas. And I said, "Oh, for how many years?" And
yeah, I think
35,
something like that. But at the time, what we had realized is we had not even been to the Abacos.
Yeah, at that time.
So the last season that just ended, we went to many different places we hadn't been to before. The entire Abacos we had not been to, and then we're finding different places in the Exumas we haven't been to. Yeah. We made it to Spanish Wells and Eleuthera.
Belle Island.
Yeah, Belle. Well, we'll get to that in a second because I happen to know what the last question is.
Oh, I don't.
Let's see here. Let me just scroll a little bit more. Okay, and Rob wanted to know what brand of flooring we're putting in the boat. We mentioned that we're putting all Tigerwood flooring in the boat, which we love. And actually the brand is Bella. Yeah, Bella is what we're getting. In fact, not that we have a whole lot of a choice. It's really hard to find Tigerwood to begin with. So.
Or any tropical.
But Bella's a good brand. It's got a 100-year warranty. Who knows?
We won't be around when that one screws up.
And then it was BM's, I can't say the whole name, but wanted to know what our favorite stops were on this trip last season.
Belle Island? Did I say that already?
Yeah, south of Belle Island. I don't even know what it is. It's the little area where the aquarium is. And
the aquarium is totally cool. The beach there is totally cool. And I got to tell you, and I know I told you guys before, it's beautiful, and there was only one mega yacht in us, and then there were a couple catamarans that came in, chartered catamarans that came in. But other than that, there was no one there. It was awesome.
It's definitely one of my favorite places. I don't know if it's my favorite. I mean,
to me,
I really
very
like.
Peaceful.
Well, I have to break it into at least two categories. First of all, as far as my favorite place to go, it's Key West. I love going to Key West. It's just
We're
a
those
blast.
kind of people.
Yeah, it's just our type of town. It's a lot of fun. But if you're talking about what's my favorite place, like the Anchor, to spend time in the Bahamas,
or this trip, it was this trip.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for this trip, I don't know. I always like Boo Boo Hill. It's one of my favorite places. It's hard to have a favorite place. I can name like my top 5 maybe. I don't know because there's a lot of great places. They're all beautiful, but I think I like Boo Boo Hill. She likes whatever the islands are.
Well, I also like Boo Boo Hill too, and we actually found this year a new mooring ball spot that we didn't know about, but now we do.
Well, we didn't know we could fit. Now we know we can. But anyway, I think we kind of covered the questions that we missed, the comments that we missed, and sorry about that. We'll try to read quicker next time. But anyway, stay tuned. The regular scheduled programming will start next Sunday. We're going to be putting together some of the mini refit stuff that we started working on, and part of us digging up the old floor, putting some repairing an antenna. There's just a bunch of little things, but and we have plenty more videos to come too. So stay tuned and cheers.
With an espresso?
Yeah, well, cheers with an espresso.
Huh. Roger out.